Hi everybody, I'm back with part 2 of my door handle repair. If you happen to watch what I was doing on the earlier video, my little thingy that was on my door handle was all busted up. So I found another door handle, but it had a longer shaft, it wouldn't work, and I went to the trouble to get this one off with a lot of grinding. I took the broken one off, but then the problem was, how am I going to rebuild what was in there? Because what was in there, what Ford did, had some springs and a clamp and a crunch, and you know, I was going to have to come up with a different solution. So I did, and it looks like it's going to work. I'm going to share with you what I did. Okay? All right. So this is what I came up with. First, I had to drill a hole in the shaft here. So I got a hole right in there, which I'm going to use this cotter pin, put the cotter pin in. And then, you know, the Ford had springs or something in there. There's no way I was going to find a spring. But I found an O-ring, and the O-ring fits on there real good. So I'll take my little thingy, and I put that on like that. And then I'm going to put the O-ring on. And I just have to push the O-ring down on that shaft. So it's nice and snug in there. And, you know, it turns. Then I took a washer that fit over the shaft, and you see I had to grind down the flat edges so it would fit. So then I put that on there. That went in like that. And then because of the hole, I found another O-ring. If I just put the cotter pin in there, the door handle would, you know, wiggle back and forth like that. I wanted it to be tighter. So I took a second O-ring, and I put that on like that, and then another washer, and they all fit in like that. Now the last piece then was to get this cotter pin into that hole. So it took a little experimenting to find what thickness washers to use to get the right, and now it's like, come on. You know, it might help if I use some needle nose pliers. Really, this did work. This did. I test fit it, and it was going to work. There we go. So now I got the cotter pin all the way through, and you see plus it's nice and snug. I like that. So I'm just going to push the cotter pin in a little bit further. And we'll bend these. One to the right and one to the left. And that's what my final solution looks like. So it turns, and it's tight this way. I've got the hole in there for the inside the car, and that's the solution I have. I know it's not a nice shiny new chrome, but that's okay. Neither is half the other parts in the car. So here's a close-up of the setup. And just need to put it back on the car and see if it works okay. Okay, the door handle's back on. Oh, I like it. It's snug. It's not real shiny, but then again, none of them are. Oh, actually I have different screws in there. Phillips heads. Straight. All right. Check that off my to-do list.